Welcome back to Edward Carnby's magical adventures on Shadow Island, and I do mean magical, because we are a little bit back before where we were last time. This is the Stone Circle, so we haven't drowned that pilot yet. We could still drown him, but we haven't done that yet. The reason is that I loaded an old save, because someone mentioned that when we did the Stone Circles, there was something that I didn't do here, and that I probably should do that. And I have to admit, I am a little confused. I believe I've been paying pretty good attention to the story and the conversations. Was there a point where Carnby said he needed to cast a magic spell? I know we read in a book like there's like a ritual that could be done at the Standing Stones, and that Eden Shaw did a ritual. Was there a point where Carnby said, I need to do a ritual at the Standing Stones? I don't remember this, but we do. We have to do that. Like, I guess there's something here in his notebook at the end of it. Yeah, he says, Alina's at the planetarium. I need her for the Circle of Stones ritual. So he does mention a ritual here. But he's got to cast a spell. Go to the East Stone, and then he's got to cast the spell. See, do I want to cast a spell? Let's say no for right now. I don't know. I feel a bit confused because I don't remember him saying that he needed to do this. Anyway, this is what I didn't do here. So, how do we cast a spell? Well, we have the clue. The clue is in this recording. You catch that?
About the Circle of Stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events. I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the Circle of Stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself.
All right. So do you hear those words Edenshaw said at the beginning? It's kind of hard to make them out, but that's the spell. Well, I got my paper here. I got my notes. I want to cast a spell? Yeah. Okay, what words? So it's kind of hard to make out his pronunciation, but the first one he says is Ogulai.
Ogulai.
Thank you, Carnby. The second one is Hypor.
Hyper.
I don't think it's how you pronounce it, Carnby. Next one is Harness.
Harness.
And the last one is Corna.
Corna. Ogulai, Hyper, Harness, Corna.
And we did it. We cast a spell. And from doing that, we get a stone still and a statue. So Carnby now has two of his statues. So he has to get 3. Aline gets 3. Edenshaw gets 1. And then we get all 7. We also got this. Now, I don't think Carnby uses this, but in Aline's game, we met Carnby and he gave Aline this. Well, she gave him a ring with the initials AM. I don't know why Carnby needs that ring. But I guess we're going to find out at some point. Hello? Alright, I think I probably need to also equip my plasma cannon.
Carnby.
Aline, it's Carnby.
So, Mr. Witch Doctor, how about that ritual?
Yeah, you won't be laughing when I tell you I recovered a statue and some kind of stone disc.
A disc that's about 10 inches wide?
That's right.
I need it. We absolutely have to meet right away.
Okay, I'll head for the fort. You come towards me.
Gotcha.
Right, we need to give her the disc. Let's go and kill our pilot friend. I guess that doesn't hurt them. It's too high up. Oh. That did not happen last time. I guess that's the parent. I mean, we encountered it last time, but it didn't, like, pick me up like that. Get our rockets out of the skull cave, where you keep your skulls, of course. All right, in the swamp we go. Now, last time we went up here... Actually, we should go kill our friend first. I think it's over here. That guy's gonna be invincible until he stands up. As zombies will. I guess I missed the first one, I guess. Or he was still invincible, it's hard to say. Do I actually have to wake him up? Like, I'm sure I have to get, like, this stuff here. I've seen this kind of lens.
Johnson here. Come in. November 0. Johnson here. Come.
Right.
Johnson.
And then we can investigate the radio. Or we can leave. I mean, I don't get any items for going up there and the plane sinking. Can I just not do that? By the way, I tried staying in the plane when the plane sinks. You do not get a special animation of Carnby drowning. I was very disappointed. Oh, right, that's an illusion. But a real one will appear. So let's get out the flamethrower, or plasma cannon as they call it. And, let's see. There's a path over to the right where... Hey, there it is. There it is, okay. I think this is where we meet Aline now. There she is.
I'm warning you. I won't hesitate to shoot.
Aline?
Carnby? You scared the daylights out of me. I almost shot you.
Do I detect a regret?
Stop kidding. Do you have the stone disc we talked about?
And what will you give me in exchange?
I see you're a real smooth talker, Carnby. Here, I found this. I have no idea what use it might be, but...
That rings a bell. How are you getting on?
I recovered the tablets, and I've got 2 statues. How about you?
I'm still missing some things. You seem to have acquired a taste for our adventures.
Get real. I just want to get out of here.
And now?
Now, I have to go back to the fort.
Good luck.
You too, Carnby.
Right, got that ring. But why do we need this ring? Oh, it's OM, not... okay, it's Obed Morton's ring. Got a lens. Need to find something to attach this lens to. We have wire cutters. I think the door up here was chained up. Yeah. Well, we have wire cutters, not chain cutters, but hopefully it can still do the job. There we go. I saw that shadow. Anyway, where are we? We are in chapel. Mm-hmm. I don't think I have any clues for this yet. Mm-hmm. To invoke Gar-Elan, the summoner will choose a young virgin whose hair is neither too long nor too short. Gar-Elan has very specific tastes when it comes to haircuts. Whose skin is neither too dark nor too fair. Whose waist is neither too large nor too narrow. Gar-Elan posts often on Twitter stating specifically what he considers his tastes in women to be ideal and denigrates anyone else. He thinks it's of great interest for you to know exactly what he thinks is a 10. Whose voice when she screams is extremely high, like that of a falcon. He will starve her from the first moon preceding the summoning, but force her to drink large quantities of liquid to ensure that the flesh remains dry. He will take care to remove all trace of capillary growth other than that of the scalp. Then he will lead her, naked, to the altar. There he will invoke the names of the gods of darkness as he was taught. Then, once having opened the path with manipulations of the 3 sacred symbols, he decapitates the virgin with a single cut. Umbra magna est. I guess that's... I mean, is that just like a mask, or is that what he looks like? Gar-Elan, whose Twitter avatar is of him wearing sunglasses, sitting in the front seat of his Dodge Ram. Either that, or his avatar is that of, like, you know, Roman columns. He talks, and it's like his bio is that he's a traditionalist. You'd probably go with either one of those. Box of rockets. Well, a lot of rockets lying around. I'm not complaining about it, but how many do I have? Whoop, yep. 34 rockets. Any sparklies? There's the book. Got something over there. First aid kits. We'll always take those. Alright, I guess the book is the hint for this. So we have these images. Let me just... Okay, first of all, we gotta put things together here. All right, let's get organized. Let me take my paper. Well, no, not that. We don't need to play Windows Solitaire. Carnby calling Aline on the radio while he's playing Windows Solitaire. Aline, I don't think a next move is possible. Oh, Carnby, you always think it's impossible. Carnby, look for the 8 of spades and try to put it underneath the 9 of diamonds. All right, so let's see. We have, in the upper left, we have, like, demon man with, like, horns that look like mantis mandibles. Then, top middle, we have hand with eyeball. Then we have, like, what, upside down cross? Sort of. Then middle left, we have, like, goat head, goat skull. Middle, we have that good old upside down 5-pointed star. Middle left, we have chalice. Lower left, we just have a human skull right there. That's a friendly human skull. Then middle lower is we had that knife in the original Alone in the Dark. That was the knife we were able to use to kill the guy in the library, I believe. Then lower right, we have like a trident. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at the book. All right. Okay, so do any of these pictures match up to what we're talking about here? Invoke Garland. Choose a young virgin whose hair is neither too long nor too short. Skin too dark, no too fair, not too large, not too narrow. Voice is real high. Starve her, but force her to drink. I mean, maybe the chalice could be like drink. It's possible. I don't know if any of these would really represent starving. Remove all trace of capillary growth other than that of the scalp. Like we shave her? Like there's a knife, but I wouldn't say it's like a razor blade or anything like that. Lead her to the altar. None of these things look like an altar. Invoke the names of the gods. Path manipulations of the 3 sacred... Okay, maybe we need to know the 3 sacred symbols? Decapitates the virgin with his knife, I suppose. I don't know what the 3 sacred symbols are. Got spikes. I was wondering if maybe the order of things in this book maybe would match up with the symbols we're seeing here, but I don't think that's the case. I'm not really seeing it. It mentions 3 sacred symbols. But what are the 3 sacred symbols? I can press more than 3. All right. Any hints in this church, this chapel, about sacred symbols? Well, there better be, because I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. Like, if you think about the map so far in this area, there's not actually anywhere else to go. We could go drown our pilot friend. Like, that's kind of the only thing. So, I'm hoping that we have hints in here as to what we're talking about. I don't have anything I can interact with, I don't think. Unless there's anything mentioned in the previous documents. I don't remember these symbols coming up in the previous documents. All right, couple new notes. The incantation made 2 objects appear, a new up-kind of stone and a disc-like stone. Aline gave me some sort of steel. She has got 2 statues. She's a lot more effective than I thought. The bridge is destroyed. Must find a way to get back to the manor. Oh, why are we trying to get back to the manor? I didn't realize that's what our goal was here. I don't think I realized the bridge was destroyed. Oh. All right, so if we look at the swamp, there are 3 entries. So north goes to the church, south goes from where we came from, west is Pilot. All right, sorry, sir, but you just might have to go for progression. I'm not sure.
Hey!
You might be sitting in the way of progression.
Let me try and get you out of here.
My legs. The radio is dead.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be just fine.
But the plane's sinking.
I'm telling you, everything will be okay.
I don't want to die.
Hey, let go of me.
Don't leave me here. Please, I beg you.
I said let go of me.
Go on. I'll never make it.
Sure you will.
I'm telling you, I'll never make it. Just promise me one thing. When you see Johnson, tell him something for me. Tell him his cover is blown.
Also, unfortunately, we can't make things any easier for him. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Blub, blub, blub. I love how just so little effort Carnby gave to doing anything for this guy. Oh well. I mean, I guess I should assume that since that pilot spent the entire game in that chair, he must have been stuck in the chair, right? Like, there must be something holding him down in the chair. It was unclear as to what it might be, but I mean, we have to assume that, right? All right, our friends. What? He said that in the notes, it said that the bridge was out. What took out the bridge? I can't cross... Yeah, okay, yeah. Bridge is collapsed. It wasn't wrong. Back down at sea level. Should probably make sure. I should probably just keep my flashlight out so I'm able to, you know, look for sparklies. All right, so far, it kind of seems like the only thing that we can do is go to that church. That church. I don't know if drowning the pilot is necessary for progression. But, I mean, he's dead. And there was nothing we could do. Absolutely nothing. Alright, I guess I just couldn't hit them. Alright, that one's real this time. Just threw me right out of the screen. It's just right there in front of you when you walk in. They do that a few times in this game. Let's see, if I go back up to where I talked to Aline, is there anything there? I doubt it. Yeah, that's not opening. Alright, so let's think about that. Items we've gotten that might be key items. We have blue lens from the plane. We have the ring from Aline. We still have lighter, we have photo, we have the plate. We use these already. We still have them in our inventory, but I guess we might possibly be able to use them for something else. But ring and blue lens have not been used. See, where would I be able to use it is, I guess, the question. Oh, attach it to a cylindrical support. Right. It's for our flashlight. Now we have a blue light flashlight. Oh, there we go. There's that. Alright, well, maybe only the one symbol in here. Maybe there's two symbols somewhere else. Or I can also do this with the flashlight. Should probably just wave it around and see if anything comes up on, like, the ceiling or the floor. Not seeing anything. Let's try going outside. Alright, there's upside down cross. So they're not just in the church, they're around. Oh, missed something there. We'll always take a charm of saving. Blood splattered on the ground. Not over here, though, I guess. I don't think that's a shape. I don't think it is. It looks like there's something there, but it's not clear. No, nothing here. Shining my flashlight on everything. Just hoping something comes up. Alright, well there's some dried blood here. I already have that, okay. Ah, there it is. Trident. Alright, so we have star, upside down cross, trident. Alright, back we go to this chapel one more time? I'm assuming one more time. Because whatever happens when we press these buttons, it's going to have to be progression. Alright, so there was upside down cross, there was star and trident. Alright, we did it. We opened that up. Time to go downstairs into some caverns, maybe. Chapel's underground passage. Well, this seems strangely modern. And what do you think we put in that? I can't imagine. Alright, I guess it could be possible that Carnby could have gotten here before he did the stone circle ritual and would know by that point that he needed the OM ring, so he could have said so to Aline over the radio. I guess that's possible. I don't know if I need the blue light anymore. Woo! Whoa. They know how to party underneath the chapel. Let's see. If I take this off... Yeah, my flashlight's brighter. Can I not interact with that? It looks like a lever, and it's sparkling. And I am, like, tapping the button repeatedly when I'm standing next to this, but nothing's happening. Oh, map not available. Carnby doesn't know what this place is. I mean, we have not been picking up maps for the places we've been in. We just automatically have them. What does it mean that we don't have this one? An empty cabinet. No, nothing. There's another lever over here. I still cannot interact with the lever. That's locked. The machines are out of order. Hey, it's Obed.
Nervous system made up of a dark and shiny mass, about 15 inches long by 7 inches wide. Chaotic structure. Reacts directly to white light, contracting like a pupil. I'm taking all the samples needed to carry out a biochemical analysis. I already believe it possible to assert that the main elements composing it are zinc and beryllium. As for the others, I'm mainly interested in their central crystalline structure. It's that structure that I need to extract and inject. Who goes there?
Alan, don't even think about it.
I could have gotten rid of you a dozen times at least, but I'd rather you have a taste of darkness while you're still alive. When my friends are done with you, your body will still come in handy for me.
If you know what I mean, Carnby. Huh, why didn't I shoot him? Right, that was Alan. That was not Obed.
Answer when I call.
Aline, I just ran into Alan right in the middle of one of his macabre experiments. He was up to his elbows dissecting... I don't want to know what.
Horrible. But where are you?
In an underground laboratory. It looks as though Alan's experiments require quite a bit of material. And corpses.
Corpses? Human corpses?
I don't know. He hightailed it out of there and cut off the power supply. I'm stuck here in the dark.
I found a floor plan. I think it's the layout of the lab. Wait, there's an exit just next to the operating table.
Okay, on my way.
That's right. We're alone in the dark. Autopsies on the monsters.
No, that's no good. Come back the way you came.
Wait, how are you tracking my motion, Aline? How do you know where I am in the room?
The doorway's blocked with metal bars. Alan must have set up an automatic locking system.
Wait. The plan includes the layout for all the lab's power cables. It must show where the locking mechanism is.
Thanks, Aline. You're a lifesaver.
Try not to make a habit out of it. Wait, I've got a problem.
What?
The locking mechanism is outside of the lab.
Aline, we have to find a solution. Maybe if I turn all these devices back on...
We could provoke an overload and free up the door.
Okay, let's try it. Where do I begin?
There are 2 tables with an experimental device on them. Follow the wall to the left of the door to find them.
Okay. It's a real house of horrors in here.
How detailed is this map you have, Aline? The maps I've been looking at have not said anything like that. Also, there are zombies in here, I guess. Was that real? He just faded away. Didn't fall over. Okay, I guess now we're using the levers. Ah, a science machine, I see.
I'm turning on a kind of electric arc, but nothing's happening.
Wait, keep going with the other devices.
I hope at least this will be of some use.
Keep on going after you get past the table, and you'll hit the corridor. Go through the passage and head straight on down the corridor.
The cells corridor.
Anyway, the light switch is at the very end of it.
All right, I don't really have much choice.
Yeah, I remember the switch was where we came in.
Straight ahead, straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
How are you doing that, Aline?
Straight ahead, straight ahead.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I just lit a projector, but I didn't get any of the promised overload.
Have some patience.
I'd like to see you try it.
The light switch is in the side room. Go back the other way and turn right at the intersection. Then follow the corridor.
Yeah, I guess these zombies are ghosts? Get out of here, zombie ghosts. We can't. This is our home.
Follow the wall. You can't miss it. Straight ahead, straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
How could you not see this, Carnby?
Aline, you should see this. I don't even want to know what Alan... I just turned on some kind of laser beam. Okay, in theory, now's the time that something should happen. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna stay stuck here. That's it, it's working!
Okay, take the door to your left and cross the laboratory to reach the exit.
Thanks a lot. On my way.
Blast! They figured out if they turn on all my machines, the door will open. How could they possibly have figured it out? I'm always so cautious not to turn all my machines on. Since I want to keep my door closed and keep my middling brother out of my lab. Alright, what a weird segment. That just was like a weird thing in this game. Like, I can imagine, like, the idea for it was... Yes.
Yep. I love the sound of your voice.
Save the wisecracks for later. Where are you?
Thanks for your support. I've got 2 statues. And you?
Same. I also have 2 statues.
I went by Alan Morton's lab, and I'm starting to get an idea of Lamb's goals.
And what about your friend?
Fisk? I don't think these scumbags even gave him a fighting chance.
You mean the Morton brothers?
No, I'm talking about Lamb and Johnson. Fisk probably never even set foot on this damn island.
So what are you going to do?
First of all, I'm gonna get us out of here. It seems that if I keep going, I should be able to reach the cellars beneath the manor.
When I was down there, I opened a trap that leads to the greenhouse.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, I guess we're done with the lab. But, like I was saying, I can imagine the pitch for that segment was, what if you are alone in the dark, and you have to be guided by a voice on the radio because you can't see what you're doing. Like, I can imagine a description of that, which would sound alright, but... I don't know. This just didn't really come together there. Anything there? Nah, I guess not. Oh no, spiders! They're not fast-moving spiders. They're slowly waddling towards us. Menacing waddles. Well, something's roaring. Do we have a boss fight coming up? This screen sure is shaking. Okay, it's stopped now. And 2 doors, but one of them's locked. And I have a bunch of save things, might as well. Alright, we unlock that. What about over here? We're in the radio room. We've not been here before. Sure, let's use the tape recorder.
Lamb, is that you?
Professor Morton, what a pleasure to hear from you.
Don't overdo it. Did you receive the documents?
Yes, and I wish to thank you for them. Say your brother's work has made great progress. His notes are extremely clear. I had the feeling I was reading a medical course for first-year students. However, I remain convinced that you could have sent me the contents of the writing tablet's translation a while back. You wouldn't have been trying my patience by any chance, would you?
Stop it. You sound like Alan. You've no idea of what is going on here.
If I believe what is in your twin's notes, it must be close to hell, right? I sent you 2 of my best agents.
2 agents will never stand a chance. What we need is the entire army.
The army? The army? Don't get carried away now. You've managed perfectly well until now without my help, right?
You are a downright bastard. Come get me out of here right now.
Mr. Morton, I do not think you understand me quite well. Thanks to your brother and yourself, I have made great headway. For me, the great day is drawing near. As of now, You are of no more use to me.
Lamb? Lamb!
All right. I believe that we heard Morton's side of that conversation in Aleen's game. We see him on the radio with Lamb. Though I don't think we know who he's talking to at the time. Is that like a note, a journal on that chair? Maybe not. Maybe not. So Morton was helping Lamb because he wanted Lamb to get him out of here because his brother is going crazy. And Lamb's just like, lol, no, I have what I need, goodbye. And then Alan walks into the room and knocks out his brother because he's all, you're betraying me! And yeah, he's right, he is. It's just... he's not wrong about that. Anyway, we're in the basement of the mansion, and I believe we're following Aleen, who used her Allen wrench to open up the door that goes up to the garden. Over here.
We have to. Quick! Alan is about to perform the ritual that opens the gate. I can feel it.
But can't you do something to stop him?
I am too old. I do not have...
Hey, don't quit on us now. We still need you. What are we supposed to do?
Recover the last statues and meet me in my people's sanctuary. That is where the gate is located. With some luck, we might get there before Alan does.
Why did you keep on working for the Mortons so long, without ever doing anything?
Have you never said to yourself, the time has not yet come? Well, that is what I told myself for 50 years. But now I know that my time has come.
What do you mean?
If Miss Cedrak is here, it is because some men meant her to be. You are here because a god meant you to be. Oh yes, I know, you came to Shadow Island for your friend. But think this over. You rushed here without even asking yourself any questions. To come here seemed self-evident. Fisk was nothing but the trigger, despite the deep friendship you had for him.
How do you know all this?
I too came here, Mr. Carnby, and since then, my dreams are like books in which the future is written. But not my future, yours.
Well, see ya.
Aleen? I met Edenshaw. We've got to find Alan.
I know. Is that all he said?
I have this funny feeling he knew all along that I'd come to him. I know this'll sound strange, but I feel as though I'm linked to what's happening here.
Kinda like deja vu?
No, it's deeper than that, like shreds of some lost past.
Me, it's my whole past that's in shreds.
You've been speaking to Obed Morton.
Yes, and he's not my father. But let's say I expected as much.
Aleen, you've lived your entire life not knowing who your father was. A few more months won't change anything. I swear, if we make it out of this alive, I'll handle your case. But let me say this. Meetings like that are usually a big disappointment.
You know, they did answer a question I was wondering. Carnby asks Edenshaw, why did you work for this family? Like, they've been spending the past number of decades trying to summon the world of darkness. He was just kind of living with them this whole time. Like, yeah, I mean, the time didn't come yet. The time was not yet right. All this, for 50 years, the time was not right. And Carnby is offering to handle Aleen's missing father case himself after they get out. Because he is a detective. It is the kind of thing he does for a living. All right, we're out in the greenhouse. Any pick-upables? Well, not here anyway. Am I finally out of shotgun shells? Seems like it. I got a lot of shotgun shells over the course of the game. And here's more. 108 of them, actually. That's a whole lot of shells in one little box. Plain old packaging for gardening equipment. We're not interested in any of this. Right, there's a ladder here. In Aline's game, there's something at the top of it, but we couldn't really interact with it. It seemed like it was something, but we couldn't do anything with it. Let's see if Carnby can do something with it. Yeah, what is this? I'm not getting a description of it or anything. I can push it if I want to for some reason. But only that little bit. Can I push it off? Because that rail is broken right there. Maybe... Okay, no, there we go. It's kind of finicky about where it wants me to be to push that. Okay, there we go. Alright, now why do we do that? No. What I want to do is look at this. Are there... Oh, is that just like a save charm? No, it's something else. It's a seal. Oh, this is Alan's kid. Oh, got a statue. There was a whole ass Abcana statue in that thing. That seemed... I didn't think it was going to be that important. But no, we got our third Abcana statue from whatever that thing was. And we also got Alan's ring. That was a much more important thing than I thought it would be. Alright, let's head on out. Nope, forget about that. We're not heading on out. Let's see. Was there a door at the top of that ladder? I guess we should check. Well, I mean, when I was coming here, there was another door that I unlocked. I guess I'm probably going back there. Yeah, there's no door up here. Okay, let's go back to that door I unlocked and see what we have on the other side of that. Oh, we could also check our notes. What do we got in here now? I could not do anything for the plane's pilot. It seems like time is running short for Johnson, too. Yep, nothing. We cannot do anything. Alan Morton is engaging in experiments on human corpses. The creatures seem to obey him. Aline's got 2 statues as I do. She's unlocked a trapdoor in the basement. I hope I can get there by following this tunnel. Obed Morton gave Lamb his brother's notes and the translations of the Abcanis writing tablets. This betrayal did not do him any good. Lamb is the one who is manipulating everyone. Yes, the character who is barely in the game, we see him for like a few seconds at the beginning and the end, is the true villain. I must find the statues and meet Eden Shaw on the threshold of that damned gate. Well, we got statues. But how do we get to the gate? Also, I could probably use a first aid. It was through here. No, that was the door we unlocked, wasn't it? This was the radio room. Right, then we came back from here, and then went through here. Alright, well, maybe we can get back into the house through here? That's locked. Earlier in the game, we came up through here. Do we go back? That's locked. Where are we going? I mean, I guess maybe we just go back all the way through the lab? We did get Alan's ring. I don't remember seeing a place to use that ring. Was there any place to use it? That's sealed up. We can't do anything there. Yeah, there's no other doors in this hallway. So we're just going all the way back to the lab. And I guess what I'm going to be doing is looking around for a place I can use the AM ring. Unless I just use it to go through the revolving door again. To go even further back. Right, now we're back in the lab. Map not available. That's right. Carnby does not have his map for this place, even though he doesn't actually have a map for any place. He just usually automatically has a map. It just he doesn't have one this time. Then there's this. Okay, yeah. The AM ring is needed to go back the other way through the revolving door. So only Obed can come in, but only Alan can go out. Okay, maybe that just takes us to a different... Yeah, it takes us to a different corridor altogether. The Epcanis Underground Passage. Well, left looks like it's caved in. So that's of course, that's where we're going.
We both reached the same point.
We don't have much time. We gotta hurry. Or else our sacrifice will be useless.
Now you're talking like a native.
I feel like I've been entrusted with a mission.
Yeah, welcome to the club. There's a stela with some inscriptions over there. I'd like to know what it says. Follow me. So, can you transcribe it?
Wait. Yeah, I think I can. The gate is now before thee, the gate that holds the darkness back in the folds of the earth. Thou who are about to open it, thou must know that the night pushes the darkness back into these caves while the sun calls them out. Thus, if the gate is opened whilst the orb of day casts its first light, the darkness will spill out across the world, paving the way for its creatures, who will then roam the surface of the earth, feeding off the blood of all the children of light.
That doesn't sound good.
You can say that again. I think these must be the 7 gods of light.
Yeah, and that guy in the middle, that's gotta be Hecaton Kyris, the god of gods.
Hey, do you believe in that legend?
Hey, do you believe in this island?
Come on, let's hurry up.
All right, our 2 protagonists have met up. All right, I guess we're going to the right. And that means we're heading into the final area, the caverns. Is there anything around here? Just take a quick look. Maybe not. Oh, right. Will it still, like, make me do it? If I don't open it? Yep. I feel for some reason like I need to open that trap door. I was guided by the gods. Divine inspiration. To give me the lightning gun, 4 first aid kits, a battery charger, 5 charms of saving. Praise be to Hecaton Kyrs.
I'm begging you, Alan. You have no idea of the consequences of what you're about to do.
Edenshaw. For years now you've been watching me, expecting this moment, just so you could see if your powers of witchcraft were still alive. But it's too late. You should have come begging long ago. You and I know that today's the day, or the night, actually. You're shaking. Yet you're like all the others, fascinated. I realize that only my father was able to fight the madness that courses through all of the Mortons, and that is what killed him. I am the one who killed him. And you want me to give up now? I've spent my entire life waiting for this moment. I never cared for your human world. My research has paid off. I have created a new being, a being with no conscience, no feelings, no pain, a being who will know neither doubt nor hope. Soon my children shall rule the earth, and my brother, that coward, will be one of them. I know what this statue represents, and that is why I am taking it with me. You thought that by destroying my world you'd fulfill your destiny? Don't expect me to let you have that happy end. Get out of my way. As for you, strangers, I know not what brought you here, But you too shall soon experience the taste of darkness and oblivion. Light has for too long ruled alone. It is time for darkness to spill out across the world. Bonadza ternas guru helie zair hekatonkires.
Whoop! Whoa!
I was expecting thee, warrior, for I knew thou would come tonight. Warrior, thou know not thy father nor mother, and thou were born on the very day my son passed away, wounded to death in his struggle against the world of darkness. I am Hekatonkiris, the god of the vivifying light, and I have chosen thee to lead the struggle on thy world.
Okay, Hekatonkiris does talk to Carnby. Apparently he's the chosen warrior.
From now on, thy battle is my battle. Through thy dreams I will teach thee. Tonight is to be your first challenge. Fail, and thy world shall disappear. Win, and it will be nothing but a reprieve. So shall be thy entire life. Let the light be thy guide.
Carnby has no comment. Did he write anything down in his notebook about it? Aline translated for me in Abcana Stone. It seems that if the gate is opened, we'd better close it back before sunrise. After my fall, I heard a voice, that of Hekatonkiris, the god of light. He told me that I am his warrior, and that this is just the beginning. But I don't feel ready! Aline is still on the case. We must find the statue that Alan took with him before sunrise. That's right. We have now entered the final chapter, and this would be a good time to save. Right, so Alan opened the gate. Carnby got sucked in. As we know, Aline goes in after them, and they're going to be doing their own adventures in the caverns. Aline's adventures ended up with her fighting Obed, who had turned into a monster in a really bad boss fight. I can only assume that Carnby's adventure is going to end with fighting Alan. I hope Alan turns out to be a bit of a better boss fight to finish up Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. We'll see, you know? Maybe I'm not too optimistic about it, but we'll see as we finish up The New Nightmare.